In India to parents who are Christian recording artists, Christina Paul began traveling with them throughout the country, singing at a very young age. She's not a kid anymore, and in 2007, she began a new chapter in her life with the release of her U.S. debut album, Surrender. Here's Christina now singing her song, Lay It Down.
Do you think it's hopeless when you look at your situation? Do you think it's impossible for you to overcome? When you call on the Lord with faith and knock on heaven's door, the Lord will deliver you. Keep on praying and believe in Him. Whoa, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. Oh yeah, lay it down, lay it down. At the feet of the Lord, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. Oh yeah, lay it down. There is power when you pray. He has made the blind to see, the lame to walk, and the deaf to hear. You can have a miraculous healing if you just believe. Oh, just remember, you can ask anything of Him. Oh yeah, nothing is impossible to the mighty God we serve. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. Oh yeah, lay it down, lay it down. At the feet of the Lord, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. Oh yeah, lay it down. There is power when you pray. Just believe that He will make a way for you. He's a mighty God, and He will see you through. Oh. Down, lay it down, lay it down. Oh yeah, lay it down, lay it down. At the feet of the Lord, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. Oh yeah, lay it down. There is power when you pray. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lay it down, lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. Oh yeah, lay it down. There is power when you pray. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lay it down, lay it down. Oh, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. Oh yeah, lay it down. There is power when you pray.
All right. You have me convinced now. I'm ready to lay it down. That was wonderful, Christina.
Thank you,
Absolutely
Kelly.
wonderful.
Thank
But you know, so our viewers can learn a little bit more about you right now. You were born in India.
Yes.
And you have several albums over there in India. But
Yes.
this is your first English
Yes.
album.
Yeah.
What was that transition like?
My parents are Christian recording artists, so I had to tour with them, and I have made 6 Indian albums. And I got married. I met my husband Paul, and it's an arranged marriage for us. And after I got married, I came over here to the United States, and this is my first English album.
Wow.
And God. It was, all the songs were inspired by the Holy Spirit. I fasted and prayed for 7 days.
You can tell.
Yeah. Before I wrote wrote all the songs in the album, and and then we went to Nashville, recorded them, and I just want to share the love of God through the CD.
Well, you're doing a great job of doing that. But as you had mentioned, you're from India.
Right.
Now, your parents were involved in the music ministry, Christian music, and so you actually performed when you were 4 years old?
Yes.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness. And so did you always know that you were going to kind of follow in the footsteps of your parents?
Yes, but you have to know the Lord personally.
Right.
And so this CD is coming from my heart. So what God has done for my life, in my life. And, there are like several times God has been so gracious to me. And one of the times has been my daughter was really sick. She was 4 months old, and she was diagnosed with neutropenia. It's a blood disorder. And the doctors were losing hope, and I was wrestling with God. I said, give my child back. Please, God, give my child back. And God healed her, and she's a living miracle today.
And she's beautiful. She's 6 years old now, and she's
Thanks.
absolutely beautiful, just like her mom. But real quick too, because my kids were listening to your music last night, and they loved it. They just thought it was so fresh and new and very different. But they kind of were reading a little bit about you. I was telling them, and that you did have an arranged marriage. Yes. Now that's unheard of here in the United States. What was that like, and how was your relationship with your husband?
He is a wonderful man of God. I mean, God has, I strongly believe that God has given this man to me in my life to be a life partner. And yeah, I know arranged marriage is unheard of in United States, but it's very common in India. And where the parents are doing everything for you. And I started praying for my life partner when I was 13 years old.
Wow.
So, it's by faith I got into this relationship. And I believe that God, had this man for me. And basically, I asked God, you should show me a sign. I should know whether this is the person that I'm going to marry is your will. So I pray to God that I should have 100% peace when I see him, when I meet with him, and I talk with him. And that's how I felt, and I decided, yeah.
That's great. Now, real quick, we really don't have too much time, but I just wanted to ask you this because you are from India, and right now it's being broadcast over to India, and you've heard us talk a little bit about our shortwave radio, which goes all around the world. What is the spiritual climate like there in India, and are they very open to the message of the gospel?
Absolutely. People are always hungry for God, and it's 3% of Indian population are Christians, and still there are, like northern part of India, there are a lot of the gospel to be heard.
Yes.
And we are trying to reach out through different missionary organizations. So, yeah, I mean, people are hungry for God, and they will accept Jesus if only they hear about him.
If only they hear about it. Well,
Yeah.
thank God you're one of the voices out there. You're doing a wonderful job. Christina
Thanks,
Paul,
Kelly.
the name of the album is Surrender. If you'd like to learn more about her, you can go onto our website or hers, which is www.christinapaul.com. Well, coming